Hey, welcome to Intro to Entrepreneurship. It is the first week of school, so welcome. My name is April Hearn, and I am your instructor this semester. Um, I have been teaching entrepreneurship for a long, long time, and so I'm very excited to work with you this semester. I want to show you a few things in our class, and so I'm going to share my screen and kind of go over the lay of the land. Um, so this is what Blackboard looks like in our class whenever you first log in. If this is your very first online class, don't stress. Online education is can be very successful. Online classes can be very successful if you are good at time management. And if you're not good at time management, it's time to get good at time management. And I say that because a lot of times when we're in class face to face, there's a constant reminder of what's coming and what to do and all of this kind of stuff. And in online, although you get reminders and this, that, and the other, they're not out loud. And so that's kind of on you to not forget the things since I'm not seeing you in the hallway and I'm not seeing you in class to remind you or whatever. So just keep that in mind. Um, Welcome. This is what our class looks like. When you log into Blackboard, you're going to see, and this will be true for all of your classes, regardless if it's business or if it's science or whatever. Um, there is content, there is a calendar, there are announcements, discussions, your grade book, messages, and groups. We're not going to use groups, so don't worry about that link. Um, First things first, course information. This folder, let me back up. You will see things like this that will start populating throughout the semester. They are folders on this content page and they're hyperlinked. So they will expand when you open them. In the course information, no matter what comes and goes in our class, this will always be available for you. You'll notice things like my information that's in there. You'll see the syllabus, the required materials, which is where the textbook information is, stuff like that. First things first, inside of course information, I need you to go ahead and open the syllabus. On that first page, I'm not going to go over the whole syllabus with you. On that first page, um, you're going to see a lot of important information. My name, my office location, office hours. Office hours are for you. I see a typo all of a sudden. Oops. Um, they are for you to come hang out and ask questions if you're struggling in class or if you need advising help or anything like that. So Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 1. Um, I also take appointments. And let me say this, my office hours are from 10 to 1 and they are drop-in for you if you need to use them. That's what they're there for. But please email me and tell me you're coming because I am very, very often called into meetings that I don't have the ability to say no, I'm in office hours. So, um, now no one's going to pull me out and tell me I can't meet with you if you're already here. That's not what I mean. Just make sure that you're communicating with me and saying, "Hey, can I come by at noon today?" And I'm going to say yes or no because if I already have an appointment or if I have a meeting, I don't want you just standing out there waiting. So email me. We're going to figure out a time, even if it's outside of 10 to 1. Okay. Just know that. This is the catalog description and course materials. Our book is an ebook. I'm not the biggest fan of ebooks. And so if you just cringed and went, oh, I hate ebooks, I'm sorry. The book is not incredibly expensive, comparatively speaking, but I do like it. And so they don't offer a print version, and I wish they did, but here we are. Um, you must have Microsoft Word and PowerPoint. We will use both. If you say I don't have that, you actually do. In your apps that you are given from the college, Word and PowerPoint and Excel actually are all there. So just keep that in mind. You don't have to go spend money and buy it. Also, if you use a Mac, they're there for you as well. I'm a Mac user, but in Blackboard, you have to use Word. Blackboard does not like Pages. So, Mac users, listen to me. I'm not going to tell you to go buy a PC. You do have to submit your stuff as Word documents, though. Um, there are some very important things in here that you need to read, and I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to read the whole thing to you. Um, but I do want you to know a few things. First, the late policy. I don't love late work. However, I give a 24-hour grace period on absolutely every deadline. You don't need to email me and ask if you can use the grace period. It's there. That's what it's for. Use it. It will show in Blackboard on my side that it is late. It will not count points off for that though. So if you submit something within that grace period and you get a warning on your side that says late, don't panic, okay? Um, it is completely fine. It's not going to count points off within that grace period. So just keep that in mind. Again, you don't have to use my permission for that. There are three ways that we communicate: college email, the internal messaging inside of Blackboard, and Remind. I'll show you a link to Remind. Remind is a communication app that you can put on your phone, and we can send messages back and forth without having to share our cell phone numbers. So um, keep that in mind. All of your typed, let me change my wording. There are three types of assignments or activities that we have inside of the class. There are assignments, there are discussions, and there are quizzes and tests. Quizzes and tests are almost always multiple choice, give or take, maybe an essay question here and there. Discussions are the same as having an open conversation digitally. So we can comment back and forth to each other, things like that. None of that has to be typed in a Word document. In the discussions, type in the comments box. However, all assignments have to be turned in via a Word document, all of them, unless otherwise stipulated. And that other stipulation is likely that it would need to be turned in PowerPoint or Excel or something. So not discussions and not quizzes, but all assignments have to be turned in as a Word document. Not Google Docs, not Pages, not SharePoint or OneDrive links. No, an actual Word document. Discussion questions. Whenever we do discussion questions, you're going to be asked to answer the question at hand and then go back and respond to two classmates. Ideally, you'll answer the question at hand by Thursday, and the two responses will be by Sunday. All deadlines, unless otherwise noted, are Sunday evenings. So if you need to work on the weekends and all of that, that's great. But with discussions, you can't really go in and do all of it on a Sunday. So ideally, you'll have your answer to the discussion question itself done by Thursday, and then after that, you go in and respond to two different classmates. The only way to earn full credit on a discussion is if you've done both. So keep that in mind. I'm not going to tell you when you have to log in, but we have things due every single Sunday from now until December. May. Wishful thinking. May. We have things due from now until May. Every Sunday, minus spring break. You really need to start a habit of logging in by Monday or Tuesday of every single week to know the expectations that are being asked of you. Some assignments won't take long. Some reading won't take long. Some videos are short. So yeah, you could probably get it all done on Sunday. But there are others that are not, that will take a considerable amount of time. You need to know that early in the week. So make sure that you're checking that. Okay, I'm going to close the syllabus. Please look through all of this, print the syllabus and look at it, because this week, due on Sunday, you have a syllabus quiz where all the answers will be in the syllabus. I want you to post your introductions. Introduce yourself to us. Let's talk about all the things. Tell me about you, where you're from, what your major is, what business you own or want to own, all of the fun things. Here is the link to sign up for Remind. It takes you directly to our class in there, and you can download the app, and then you and I can send private messages back and forth that goes directly to our phones. But you need the app. So, okay. So week 1, we've got syllabus quiz, introductions. Don't forget to sign up for Remind. And then we've got 3 personality assessments. Here's the thing on these personality assessments. The important information about this is that we are using the results of this next week. So these just need to be done. There's not a right or wrong. There's a you did it or you didn't do it. So you take the personality assessments and then you screenshot your answer or your results and submit them. You get full credit. That's the deal. So you have 3 of them to do. They don't take too long. They're going to give you a result though. And your result on the Myers-Briggs or 16 personalities, you're going to be given a 4-letter response. Mine is INFJ. Yours are going to be similar. You'll get 4 letters. The Enneagram is going to give you a number. Mine is 8. DISC, it gives you something different, a label. So keep that in mind. Not right or wrong. It's either you did or you didn't do it. And these are graded. So you're going to get full credit or no credit. So it sounds like a lot, but we have to knock these out before we can move forward to next week. So keep that in mind. Every week, I'm going to give a list of things to do every single week. So never question what's due. There's always going to be a list. And I'm going to also put that list in the announcements. So I'm going to put it in multiple places. And the announcements usually email it out to your student email too. So it should be in 3 spots. Keep that in mind. So syllabus, quiz, introductions, sign up for Remind, do your personality assessments, and submit your screenshots. It will give you the option to go in and submit. It's a start attempt down here. There's a place in there that you attach the screenshot. And that's what everything looks like. I'm also going to attempt to give little videos like this every week. Hey, here's what we're doing this week, guys. Not lecture videos. Those are different. Here's what to expect. I really don't want you questioning what we're doing. As far as I don't want you to wake up and go, I have no idea what's going on. I'm trying to put all of the information where you need it. So you'll have a list of things to do. It'll be in your announcements. It should get the announcements automatically email them out to your student email. And then I'm going to get a video hopefully out to you every week like this, 3 to 5 minutes. Here's what we're doing kind of a thing. Anyway, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Let's get started. Let's knock it out. If you ever have any questions, please shoot me a message or email me. That's what I'm here for. I want all of you to succeed. I don't want anybody to fall off the wagon. If you do fall off the wagon, though, holler at me because let's talk about it, okay? I'm not the one that's going to shame you. That's not who I am. If life blows up, tell me. I need to know that. Don't wait 2 months to tell me, though. Tell me when it happens. That way we can discuss, okay? So I hope you do wonderful. You're going to be great. Have a great semester. If you need me, holler. That's what I'm here for. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.